Hello and welcome back to some more Cricket 07 and part 10 of our Cricket, Ashes series of 2006-07. And today we are continuing the third test against Australia. We're 99 for 3 after Australia opened up with 390. We've got Kevin Pietersen and Marcus Trescotha and Alistair Cook, at the crease. So let's see how we get on. Make sure you hit the like button down below. And let me know down in the comments section how what your memories are of this game and what exactly you played. And do you have any good memories of the series itself? Of course, we had quite a few injuries in that series, and Trescotha wasn't playing, and I think Freddie Flintoff actually captained us. And we, of course, lost 5-0, which was a bit of a disaster. But, let's see how we get on today. We played pretty well yesterday. On Friday. But a couple of quick wickets lost. Wasn't ideal, but that's a great shot from Alistair Cook. Thumped away for 4.
That came right out of the middle of the
so the 100's up. Loss of 3 wickets, of course. End of the over, 103 for 3.
Here's Kevin Pietersen.
Stuart Clark back into the attack. That's a nice shot from KP. Don't know if it's going to quite reach. Well, it did.
Cricket. It's such a key thing to place the ball well, and also, I guess, not to try to hit it too hard.
No, I think we got to take advantage of players that are settled. It's a little bit late. Peterson's only actually faced 4 balls so far. Oh, that was pushed. If there was a fielder there, that would have been out, but luckily there wasn't.
If ever I saw one, it would get rid of any nerves for sure.
Just need to be a little bit careful. We don't want to lose wickets willy-nilly. Another nice shot there from KP, and that probably will go for 4 again.
Excellent shot, excellent.
It's just a very nice outfield, this.
Player to watch.
You don't have to absolutely whack it. Single.
There's just one there.
116 for 3. So Glenn McGrath still going here. Just one there.
Just one run.
Of course, the main priority is to try and avoid the follow-on. Ah, it's a superb shot from Alistair Cook.
That was a superb cover drive. You know, that's one actually to replay and to show to the youngsters, because everything is right about that technically.
That was a no ball by McGrath.
Oh, that's a frustration for the bowler. Another no ball. I think he's just trying too hard.
Nice straight drive there, well timed, and I think this is going to go for 4 as well. Ricky Ponting is just not responding with his field. He's not responding. Lovely leg glance, and Again, this is going to go close to the boundary.
The sweeper
Doesn't
picks
quite
up.
hit it though. But we come back for
I think he
3.
was easily back in the crease there. Fine running by those two batsmen.
Yes, now that's a good example of how the best teams around put particular importance on their running between the wickets. It squeezes every last run out of an innings and is so important when the thing gets down to the wire.
3 runs here. There's just one there. Stopped in the
wasn't
covers.
quite as convincing, that one from Alistair Cook, but 130 for 3. 260 behind.
That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. It's straight to the fielder. There's some overthrows here.
Overthrows are so frustrating for a captain, and particularly now.
4 runs there. It was good running.
Pietersen has moved into the 20s and is starting to look far
But it
more
would have
relaxed.
been Alistair Cook that was gone there. If that was a direct hit, but again, it's an excellent cover drive from KP, but will be stopped this time on the boundary. So just the 3 runs.
These two have now put on 50 for the 4th wicket.
That's
There you
good
go,
running.
50
More good
partnership.
running by this pair. It puts the fielders under such pressure.
That was a no
Yeah,
ball by
heard it was a no ball and was like, yeah, we're going to attack this. So 4 runs.
Well, he's seeing it like a beach ball out there now. There's the umpire signal. No ball.
This is a really good rate of runs. And now going for 6s.
Well, that'll
Well,
beat
that's
the
a
fielder.
4. Yeah. If you're gonna pitch it up like that, you've gotta bowl a lot wider to put us under pressure. Oof. I mean, this has been rapid.
was expensive.
146 for 3. Grass still bowling. But, you know, it proves this is a pitch that you can score runs on.
Pietersen waiting at the striker's end.
Not wanting to play it early and get it looped in the air.
McGrath continues.
And that time hit it a lot better. 3 runs.
It looked as if he was home to me. That was good running between the wickets.
Again, just played off the pads and another 3 runs here. So the 150's up now.
That was a good piece of running.
And there you go, a nice boundary to finish off the over. Poor fields from Ricky Ponton, but well, actually it is stopped in the covers.
That was
155 for
positive
3.
running by the batsman.
Good running.
He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
It's going to be another 2 here,
Fielded
and
by the
it's
man
just
out
quick,
long on.
quick run and puts pressure on the fielders.
Beautiful piece of ball.
Wow, that was a great delivery from Stuart Clark. And
Pietersen waiting
a
at
bit
the
unlucky
striker's
there,
end.
really. Yeah, but again, just keep bowling to the same place, and eventually we're going to time one well.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played.
Again, another great shot from Kevin Pietersen. Moves into the 40s now. And of course, we've got to go for a big one. 6 from Kevin Pietersen. Absolutely sensational. Out of the park.
These 2 are building a solid
And
partnership.
169 for 3. Pitched up again, and that's going to be 50 for Alistair Cook.
That's 50 for Cook.
50 for Alistair Cook. What a start this is to an international career.
Good running again. Sort of pressure we're putting on them, but 1 wicket could change this very, very easily. If Ricky Ponting is not going to put anyone out there on the boundary, we're just going to keep
Smash that for 4.
putting it away for
And
4.
what a big smile on his face.
Yeah. And again, we've just got the confidence now. Well, this could be close. Oh,
Looked like
I
being
think
run
it's
there.
out. Wow, what a
Might be few
shame.
heated words said about that in the dressing room too.
Alistair Cook is
This
gone,
is how the wicket fell.
and that could change everything. Just out. What a shame. So Ian Bell now comes to the crease, and it's 181 for 4, and that could just change the complexion of this session now. We were just hitting boundary after boundary. Coming back for 2.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in.
207 runs behind. 183 for 4. Yeah, Ian Bell. Good start.
Super shot that.
That's a good positive start, and it shows that he's very confident out there.
No, Ian Bell is in good form. Of course, was our big shining light in the last Test match.
Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. It came pretty much out of the middle of the bat,
Again,
and
we're
all
just
in all, he looks in good
flying here, straight away with Ian Bell. And as I've said, it's got a lot to do with the field setting of Ricky Ponting, because we're allowed to take these risks. You know, if he was
Beautifully
putting
played.
a mid-on,
anything better.
you know, mid-off as well, you know, extra cover, he would
Just 1 run.
be stopping these runs, but we're allowed to go for it, and once your timing's in, It becomes very easy, and that's going to be 50 for KP. Perfect.
Well, there's his half century.
Aha, 50 for Kevin Pietersen. He always plays with a certain joie de vivre. Well, he's done that again today. This is a heck of a promising innings.
Yeah, going to just start going for it now.
That is massive.
200's up. Peterson's playing well. We got plenty of batting to come. This is a lot to be positive about. 206 for 4.
Bell waiting at the striker's end.
A little bit late on that, but should actually get back for 3 here.
Fielded by the man out long on. Well, the batsman was quick between the wickets.
Oh, good running, very good running. And it does add precious runs to the total that'll make such a difference when it gets down to the wire.
Pietersen waiting at the striker's end.
Another 4 for KP.
Fielded by the man out
No,
long
it was.
on.
Now,
Oh
for
no!
all you youngsters
Well,
out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the
carried
stroke.
it over the boundary, unfortunately. There we go. 213 for 4. Good over that from Glenn McGrath. It was a good, consistent line. Just a bit more pace than we've been having. That was in the end. Could have been.
I think he was
Moments,
easily back
but-
in the crease there. They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
The case. Oh, that is absolutely thumped for 4. What a shot!
There's a confidence
From
booster
Ian
if
Bell.
ever I saw one. We'll get rid of any nerves for sure.
This is very impressive. And again, this time it won't quite go to the boundary, so just the 2 runs.
They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
But this Ricky Ponting has got to change his field.
That was a really confident shot.
He is so strong through the covers, strong and
Otherwise,
so
we are
precise
just
too.
gonna, keep going for it. As I've said, the gap in the field is there. We're gonna go for it. This might be stopped. Not
Now
quite.
that will send an early message to the bowlers that they'd better keep it tight.
There you go. He finally changes the field. And watch how much this will change it.
Stopped in
Because
the
I
covers.
can't play that shot anymore because it's going to be stopped.
And the end of the
And
over.
that will put pressure on us
Pietersen,
in
patient.
itself. But again, Peterson hasn't been given that same treatment, so... Oh, edged him God though! What? A delivery from Glenn McGrath, and I can't believe ideal timing didn't result in that going for 4, but Kevin Pietersen, he's gone for 62.
Collingwood comes in.
And Collingwood comes in, and we are actually going to do a little bit of autoplay to the fall of wickets here. Oh, and that was very quick. And it was Ian Bell that went. Wow, what a shame. Let's try that again. Want to see a good partnership with these two. Oh, well.
That's the end of the 25th over.
That's a good,
That's
tight
very
over.
annoying. So Collingwood
Make the
gone.
batsman work hard for his runs, and you never know what will come of it.
Got Geraint Jones and Freddie Flintoff at the crease. I think.
It's straight to a fielder.
No, Collingwood and Jones. So Flintoff is the man that's gone. Well, yeah, just that little change in the field changed it. You know, we. Now we need to dig in a little bit. Try and get within 100 of the Aussies. We're still very capable of doing that. Well, yeah, can't believe we edged that one from Glenn McGrath. Perfectly timed shot.
Is an impressive shot.
Oh, good shot. Saw it early, got in position quickly, and nailed it.
It's just what happens sometimes, and it's the way it went. But hey, we know Geraint Jones can play, we know Paul Collingwood can play. These two can get centuries. You know. So it's certainly not over yet.
That was good running between the wickets.
Brett Lee back into the attack now. Oh, well. There you go. And that's just that extra pace because we were so used to the pace of Clark and McGrath.
Next batsman in.
And well, Harmison comes in now and you've got to say it's going to be tough. Went for it a little bit there. Would have been nice to score a 4 with the Geordie Lara here. Hey, nice shot. Nice shot. Gets him off the mark. And Harmison's not a bad person to have down the other end as a blocker. But Jones has gone. Tried to hook it.
Incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to.
And was in the air and caught.
The next man in is
2, 4, 6 for 9, and well, it's all gone wrong. All gone wrong. So Monty and Steve Harmison trying to nurse us past 250.
If he runs here.
Bad from Harmison, but it's just that change of pace. That's what got us with Brett Lee. Because Stuart Clark very slow. Oh.
Fielder's appeal, but he was quite
Very
comfortably
close
home.
to being out. So Panesar off the mark now.
He looked as if he was home to
Oh.
me.
Again, very close.
Panesar facing.
$2.49 for 9. Oh, 250 up now. Oh, what a shot. And that's going to be 4 runs, I think, for Steve Harmison.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, everything was in the right place there, and it raced away to the boundary.
We can't complain too much. He will get out soon, but we'll take a few runs.
Harmison moves into double figures with those runs. That's found the gap in the field.
Nice shot from Panesar as well. Went for it there.
The players and the
There
umpires
you
make
go.
their way from the field. It's tea time
It's
here
tea.
in the afternoon session
day
of
two.
play. Do join us again in a few moments. I'm Mark Nicholas, and Richie Benno will be with me.
Panesar waiting at the striker's end.
Oh, wow, what a catch.
Yes, it is. Caught behind.
That was the thick edge. But 257 all out at first innings deficit of 133. While not ideal, not as bad as it could have been. Let's see if we can get the Aussies out for, 150, 200 and give ourselves
Hello
a
there,
chance
welcome back.
of
What
winning
a
the match.
contest we've got here today. In the commentary box for you is Richie Benno. And facing now is Justin Langer.
Wow, what a start. What a start. That's exactly what you want. And that's exactly what you don't want as a response.
Well, that's perfection. Didn't try to hit it too hard, just stroked it away.
That
Oh.
has to be close. Harmison is going to try over the wicket. Harmison is going to try over the wicket.
Pace did the business first time round, and more pace will do it again here.
Get the over 4 off it.
Here's Matthew Hayden.
Freddie comes in. Oh, that's a disaster.
Well, the opening bowlers found it tough to get the breakthrough first time round.
Flintoff is going to try over the wicket.
And nice shot.
The sweeper picks up. That was 4 the moment it left his back.
I'm going to go for Yorker here. Of course, it's always difficult.
Well, they couldn't get an early strike in the first innings, and it cost them. Let's see what happens now.
Nice shot. Much better over for
There's just one there.
Australia, this one. It's 7 off it. It's 11 without loss.
There's plenty of time left, so I guess the message is don't take any risks.
Harmison is coming around the wicket. Stopped in the covers. Harmison is switching to round the wicket. Harmison at the start of his run-up.
Perfect, but maiden over.
That was a
11 without
great
loss.
over. The best we've seen today. You know, if you give nothing away, you'll be amazed at the mistakes you can force.
So I think we're going to autoplay now for 50 overs. Let's see how they get on for 50 overs here. Hopefully get some wickets. Oh yeah, there you go, 3 wickets. So it's 145 for 3. Definitely, you know, we got an opportunity here to get some wickets.
Michael Hussey takes guard.
Here we
We'll be
go.
aiming for that rough patch.
Oh, that was in the air very slightly.
Umpires signalling that as leg byes. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough.
See the rough development.
They'll be aiming for that rough stuff. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be aiming for that rough patch.
Good over this so far for Bonty.
Panesar is switching to round the wicket. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Tried the arm ball there. He'll be aiming for that rough patch.
Yeah, well played. Good maiden over though. 153. 145 for 3. Well, Sir Cook's been having a ball, which is an odd one.
We're about to see a change in the bowling.
Let's see how Harmison gets on against Ponton. Oof.
He's fishing a bit outside the off stump. I mean, he's beaten, but it's wide, really. Fancy that. Fancy getting the nick, but not seeing anybody there to catch it.
Harmison is going to try over the wicket. Harmison is going to try over the wicket.
Excellent over again from Stevie. And this time he Successfully defends, but another maiden over. 145 for 3.
And the end of the over.
So,
But you'll be aiming for that rough patch.
can we get Monty a wicket here? Just waiting for one of them to loop up and be taken.
Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff.
It's not long until the lunch break now, and I suggest that the fielders will look to regroup.
He'll be aiming for that rough patch. That was a no ball by Panasar. There's the umpire signal. No ball. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be aiming for that rough patch.
I wish Richie would shut up about the rough.
He'll be trying to bowl into the rough. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough.
No, not quite. 146 for 3.
We've got about half an hour before lunch.
He'll be trying to bowl into the rough.
Oh dear, another no
That was
ball.
a no ball by Panasar.
On the
Tried
wide,
the
I
arm
think.
ball there. Hussey? Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough
Oh
stuff.
my god, this is so annoying. Oh wow, it was flicked. If there was a leg slip there, would definitely been caught. Alas, there is
The
not.
great thing is they're not under pressure with time, so they don't need to take any risks. They should really get themselves in before they start to play extravagant strokes.
Oh.
That was a no ball by Harmison. There's the umpire signal. No ball.
I mean, if he's going to play that sort of shot, I'm very, very into going for this. Nah, plays off his pads this time. But it means we
So,
get
just one there.
Hussey on strike. Hussey certainly looked perplexed. There's Panasar.
That was a no ball by Harmison.
2 no
There's
balls
the
now in
umpire
this
signal.
over.
No ball.
Just takes your confidence a bit. Oof.
Not long now until the lunch interval.
I think we can get Hussey here.
Harmison is coming around the
What do
wicket.
you think? Not far away from getting him.
Hit straight to a fielder. Harmison is going to try over the wicket.
That's a good shot though. And that's going to be for Michael Hussey. Great shot.
That's a good one. Well timed and 4. Beautifully placed. Goodness, he's in good nick.
Yeah, let's see if we can nick an edge here. No. 156 for 3. I was going to do some autoplay, but we'll see
He'll be trying to bowl into the rough.
if we can get Ricky. Oof.
Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough.
Swept for 4, but an encouraging shot.
Saw it early, got in position quickly and nailed it.
Well, he'll be aiming
That was
for
just a
that
little
rough
bit
stuff.
too full.
Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. He'll be aiming for that rough patch.
Oh, what's happened there?
These will be leg byes. There's some overthrows here.
Overthrows, and it's gifting runs to the opposition.
Ponting, you'll be aiming for that rough patch.
$162 for 3. So let's see how Harmison gets on here. 20 overs. Still only 3 down. New ball taken. Harmison is going to have it. But
Stopped in the covers.
That's good bowling, that is. High class. Nice tight line and length, and making the batsman play.
oh, shot. 4 runs for Ricky Ponting, and this is the
He'd
problem,
enjoyed
you
that.
see.
Perfectly timed, and 4 from the moment it left the bat.
That was a no ball by Harmison.
Not what you want at this stage, but we could try and get him to swing at one.
That's a
Much like
bit
that!
clear.
Wow, how
Let's,
did that not
see
get
the
through the gate? It's very, very close, and we nearly got him there.
Oh,
Yes! Come on!
A player of this class.
Well, what
completely
a
down the
ball.
line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps, too.
Alright, let's get Michael Clark as well. Yeah, see, when they're confident, they'll play the straight drive, and that's when you can get them.
You'll be aiming for that
Still.
rough patch.
Dripping away. Let's try a nice short ball.
Hit straight to a fielder.
Turned a hell of a lot.
You'll be aiming for that rough patch. You'll be aiming for that rough patch.
I think with an arm ball.
Tried the arm ball there.
It's just so good.
You'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Panasar is switching to round the wicket. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff.
There's something a bit full.
And the end of the
220
over.
for 4.
That was a great over. The best we've seen today. You know, if you give nothing away, you'll be amazed at the mistakes you can force.
Michael Clark is the last line of defence really before
Harmison is going to try over the wicket.
Taylor's exposed. Of course, Adam Gilchrist will have something to say about that, but
That was a no ball by
absolutely
Harmison.
terrible from Steve Harmison. So let's go for another 20 overs or so. And again,
This
100th
partnership
over
is
gone,
really
284 for
frustrating
4.
bowlers.
Well, Alistair Cook
He'll be
is
trying to
having a
pitch
little
the ball
go here. I'm not
into
really
the rough.
sure why, but we shall see. Don't really know why Cooker's
They'll
been
be aiming for that
the
rough stuff.
part-time bowler, but oh dear, that's going to be a well wide. Oof. To be fair, nearly
He's
got him
switching
there.
to round the wicket. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. It's straight to a fielder.
Let's try and get a little bit more of that
He'll be trying
action
to pitch
going.
the ball into the rough. He'll be aiming
Come
for
on.
that rough
No.
patch.
He found wickets hard to come by first time round. That to me was because he was unlucky. I think if he bowls the same way with some flight and guile and a hint of spin, he'll do just fine.
He'll be aiming for that rough patch. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be aiming for that rough patch.
Oh. Not a bad over, really. Yeah, we are definitely struggling now. But again, I think we can beat him for pace here.
Flintoff is going to try
That's
over the wicket.
what we can do. I do think the Aussies will declare soon. Come back for two.
Clark waiting at the striker's end.
That's four. Good shot.
He does score a lot of runs through the covers. He's an excellent placer of the ball.
Good shot.
Flintoff is switching to round the wicket.
I just can't believe he's managed to hit that shot three
Yeah, I
times
really
from
enjoyed that
different
shot.
deliveries. So let's keep going. 20 more overs. Well, I think Australia have declared, and that's very interesting. So Australia declare on 318 for 4, meaning that we need 452 runs to win. I think if we take this steady, don't take too many risks early on, I think that's achievable. I do think it's achievable. It's crazy to say from somebody that's scored a maximum of 257 in the series so far, but we're going to try our absolute best. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for weekly Cricket 07 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.